Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platforms.
Nigga, I need to be out there playing some electric guitar, even though I don't know how to play that shit. What's good with y'all out there? This is another episode of the G.A.B. I am your host, Kamal. Hey man, I got the best audience out there. Give yourself a goddamn hand clap. Kids are watching, but at least they learning. You feel me? Hey man, I appreciate y'all out there. You feel me? From the ugly to the beautiful to the in-betweeners. Hey, for my tubers out there, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video or the channel booming. But I do need to tell y'all to sub and share. Sub and share for your boy. It helps out the channel tremendously.
Gosh.
For my potters out there, I'm on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and I'm on SoundCloud. Across all platforms, all you got to do is type in either the G.A.B. or Kamal Johnson ENT. Bam! And I'll pop right up. Oars! Alright, man. We just gonna get right into it. And today, we're gonna talk about the replacement theory. White folks is mad because they jeans are f***ing trash.
Jesus Christ.
Damn! So, look it. The replacement theory has been going around now. You feel me? It's always been out there, but now it's getting more attention because of the little white honky bitch that did the white domestic terrorism in Buffalo. Some of his reason was because of this. The replacement theory. And what the replacement theory is basically white people saying that they're getting replaced out of the race. That their gene pool is getting replaced by, they use this, say, immigrants or black people or just people that are not white. And it's, it's true shit. They don't got the dominant gene. Their gene is weak compared to ours. Think about it like this. When a black man or a black woman have a baby with a white man or a white woman, what that baby look like? It's darker than they white ass, right?
Jesus
so they
Christ.
got, you feel me? That's what they like. Oh, hell no. They're erasing us off the planet. So, you have extremists and certain people like that honky bitch did in Buffalo where they saying that they're trying to save the white race, and they're doing this by either killing people, or they're trying to say, okay, we gotta just procreate with our own kind. Some of this comes from this, also from the whole thing, the Roe versus Wade, where they're trying to overturn abortions federally, and they're saying, you know, some of this stem from the replacement theory. They're trying to procreate. They're trying to keep their race going. And like, their numbers have been going down. It's because niggas are intermingling. They're intermingling, having mixed babies that look more like me. You know what? Cause we beautiful. You know what I mean? Everybody beautiful, you feel me? But there's some ugly motherfuckers out there, you feel me? There's a lot of in-between niggas out there too. God damn you in-between motherfuckers. But yeah, this is some of the tactics that they're using. And they go off this replacement theory thing. And one person that they say is the face of it, but he's trying to say that like, nah, I'm not a part of that, is a bitch ass nigga named Tucker Carlson.
Boo!
You know how like when shit dries up and it be in the sun too long and then it turn white? You know how dog shit turn white after a while? It be in the sun too goddamn long? That's how Tucker Carlson look like. He look like old dog shit.
Oh my God!
God damn. Old dog shit face ass boy. Nah, but he been spewing a lot of this replacement theory shit. And since that shit happened in Buffalo, now he's trying to be like, No, I ain't got nothing to do with it. What? Like, I don't understand replacement. What does that even mean? Motherfucker, you been out there spewing that shit for years on Fox News. And do you think Fox News is serious? No, motherfucker, it's a parody. Look at it as satire. These niggas can't be serious. But they are serious. But yeah, replacement theory is like, it's a hot topic now. And it's always been around though. They always had this shit, you feel me? Think about it like this. The Nazis. Adolf Hitler. That was basically replacement theory. He was feeling that the so-called white superior race was being replaced. So they had to eradicate anybody that wasn't their race. Same shit that was going on right now. And these white folks so scared. Oh, they terrified. They are nervous. They are shaking to their bones. Not all of them. Not all white folks, you feel me? Because, you know, there's some white people out there. They, you know what I mean? They like swirling, you feel me? And I ain't even talking about black people. They like swirling with the Spanish people, some of the Asian people. They like to get their swirl on, you feel me? But there's a lot of white folks out there scared to death that they about to get out the race.
What?
If you get my drift, bruh, bruh, how, that shit wild. You get eradicated through
Jesus Christ.
You got fucked out? Damn. Hey, 20 years from now, they're like, damn, we the minority. How that so? Because these white women ain't f***ing us no more. They going to the so-called minorities, now they the majority. That's what they afraid of. That's what they afraid of. And this replacement theory, man, this shit is wild. And they justifying their bullshit through this theory.
Message.
They trying to so-called save the white race. Look, man, don't be mad at us, cause God gave us the superior gene.
Message.
Maybe this shit is karma. Think about it like that. All them years of y'all doing destruction and colonization and shit, and pillaging villages and shit, maybe karma's catching up to your ass. That's why y'all gene pool is weak as giggity. Stop blaming us. Blame karma. God damn! Karma beating that ass. Whooping that ass. Shit. Call this shit the karma theory. But yeah, man, these niggas mad. These niggas is on rampage. There's a lot of incel white males. And you feel me? They just pissed the fuck off. And it's like, hey, man. Nigga. Science. Blame science, I guess. I don't know. But blame somebody else. Y'all want to blame immigrants. Y'all want to blame minorities. Hey, how about this? How about blame your weak-ass sex game?
Jesus Christ.
No, y'all women don't want to fuck y'all because y'all sex is weak. Y'all got weak stroke game. Y'all stroke is... Y'all shit is... Got no stroke game. Think women want to fuck y'all and y'all got weak stroke? Y'all better get your stroke game up. How about seduce y'all women? How about that? Instead of killing us, how about y'all seduce y'all women? Get them in the mood to want to fuck y'all. How about that? There's so many fucking solutions. So many solutions y'all can have. instead of killing us, are trying to stop immigrants from coming into the land? Because y'all scared of the genes? And I ain't talking about the type that Genuine was talking about. What? God damn. Y'all niggas is wild. Yeah, but replacement theory, this has been around from the beginning of time. Read the motherfucking Bible. Alright? I'll be reading the Bible and shit time to time. That don't make me no motherfucking Christian. I ain't no damn Christian. Alright? But I read the Bible. I'm gonna read the Quran when they come around to it. Read all them shits. What's the Jewish book? Is the in the comments below, let me know what the Jewish biblical book is or whatever, you feel me? So yeah, replacement theory always been around. Is getting more into the forefront. These especially white males, but there's some white women in there too. What's that white broad name? Major Gloria Green, or I don't know, the bitch that looked like she looked like if you left out like a dried plum for too long and then spray paint the shit white.
Jesus Christ.
That's what she looked like. Oh, pale face ass broad. Get out of here. She on that shit too, replacement theory and shit. And it's like, it's always been around. They always been scared that they gonna turn into the minorities. And you know what? They probably is, bruh. That's what's gonna happen. That's what happened when people start intermingling and they start interconnecting and then they start making babies with each other. And a dominant gene comes from the black man or the darker species. Whichever one, you know what I mean? If a Spanish person has sex with a white person, the Spanish gene is more stronger than the white gene. It's always been like that, man. It's always been like that. And these niggas are scared. Take it with the nigga with karma. Or talk to a sex therapist so you get your sex game up and seduce your women so they want to fuck you. Instead of want to fuck us. Alright? God damn. Man, replacement theory. Man, replace that shit out of here. God damn. My sources, the whole damn world, social media, all that shit. Okay? Alright. Y'all know what segment we about to get into. We about to get into the SAF segment. And I had to talk about this right here because this actually ties in to the theme that I talked about earlier of replacement theory. And the movie I'm going to talk about, which actually was a documentary, is called Our Father on Netflix. And this was wild. I was like, oh my God. What? Holy Harry. All right. So, essentially, this was about this dude. He was a fertility doctor. And he was giving women his semen without their consent. I'm going to deep dive into it more after I get past these stats. All right? You feel me? I'm a stat teacher, so let me hit y'all with the stats. IMDb gave it a 6.6. In Rotten Tomatoes, well, these niggas didn't even give him a score. They're like, nah, we can't even give this a score. This is too much for us. So you know what? I thought this was good. This was some good knowledge to have because I was like, oh shit. These niggas out here doing some old freaky shit. So, they, you know what I mean? The scores, they didn't really like it. So, them critics. But the people gave it a 93%. I agree with the people because god damn, this shit was like, it wasn't good what was happening. But it was like, this was a good documentary to be like, damn, this informed me on some shit that I already thought what was already going on. But this just like sealed the deal and it just showed like, god damn, this shit real as Alright, this came out May 11, 2022. So this recently came out, you feel me? This was directed by Lucy Jordan. You feel me? Hey, kudos to you with your directing this shit. This kept me intrigued. You get the hand claps, bro. Good shit out there. Good shit out there, you feel me? Like I said, this was a documentary about a fertility doctor who was inseminating women with his own semen, skeeterooskies, without their consent. So, it was this white dude, damn, what was that doctor name? We don't call a nigga Dr. Skeet. I forgot the nigga name. He was an older white dude. He was a Christian, all into that Christianity shit or whatever. And essentially he the reason why a lot of people went to this doctor, because back then there wasn't really a lot of social media and shit like that. This was like in the 90s. You feel me? It was like early 90s. So it wasn't a lot of social media and shit. But it was like, magazines, and that's what the social media was back then, was magazines and stuff. So he was in all types of magazines and stuff, and people were like, he must be the best fertility doctor ever. Damn, we have to go to bruh. So this was in some town in like Illinois or some shit like that, you feel me? And hella people was going to him and stuff like that. And then what happened was either the women husbands or whoever their significant other, their sperm count was either low or her eggs wasn't, right or whatever. So they went to the fertility doctor. And the fertility doctor's supposed to take either a donor's sperm, so it's supposed to be just a donor that you're not supposed to know. It's supposed to be anonymous. And there's not supposed to be more than, within that one donor, supposed to be more than like 3 siblings within that. So it's supposed to be either that, or either the person that they're either married to or their boyfriend or whatever, take their sperm and inseminate it into the woman's eggs, and so they can have a baby. So what this crazy cocksucker was doing was he was taking his own sperm. What? And the theory was that he was having the women up in the leg thing and doing shit, and he would go in the back room and boom, he was beating his little meat, splooging the cup, and he would inseminate the women with his own sperm.
Jesus Christ.
Devastating. Up a lot of families. And why this came about was because the offsprings of these people start, like, 23andMe came around. And they like, one woman was like, I knew I was different than my family because I had blue eyes and blonde hair. And the rest of my family had dark eyes and dark hair. So she wanted to find out who her father was, because she didn't think the person that raised her was her father. And she wanted to find out she had other siblings. And that's how this whole shit started off. And literally, it just was a giggity rabbit hole. And it starts showing like that she had like 10 other siblings, and then she reached out to a person, and that sibling was like, nah, this ain't true. And then they did the whole DNA test and stuff like that, and they found out. They were like, wait a minute, my mom went to the same doctor. Dr. Clean was this bitch ass nigga name. Dr. Clean. This nigga, man. And they were like, oh, and then they start finding out that, like, oh, my mom went to the same doctor. Then it came about that this nigga was using his own sperm to inseminate these women. And his excuse for using the shit was like, oh, I couldn't find donors, so I didn't want to disappoint these people for having a baby. And it was like, what, nigga? What? You think they want your ugly ass? Is that what? This nigga had all types of health problems. This nigga was sloppy looking. And now the kids got all these health problems and shit and stuff like that. And it fucked up a lot of kids' identities. These motherfuckers. One woman was 47 years old and found out about this shit. And it devastated her. Because the man that she looked up to and was a great man in her eyes ended up not being her daddy. That shit is fucked up, bruh. But one of his excuses was that. Another excuse he came up with was essentially he was like using Christianity and the Bible and saying like, I was doing God's work. You feel me? I'm here for the Lord. And you know what that sound familiar to? Slave owners.
Message.
These motherfucking politicians at times using the Bible and Christianity to push their bullshit agenda. Then I was like, all right, it will start getting more. And then what happened was the woman went to this chick that's like well known in the news world, and she does like News 59. I don't know, one of them well known channels in the Midwest somewhere, and like she went to her because the chick went all around at every station and called like she called the national, I don't know, there's a bunch of news shit where like she thought people were going to pick this story up, and nobody was picking this up. She was getting a silent treatment. She was getting a runaround. She was not getting respected. And then she sent it to this woman, and this woman was getting the same treatment. She was well known in the news world and was getting the same treatment as the woman that was the daughter of this the Klein doctor that nobody knew. They were trying to bury the story, but then it started getting more and more out, and more siblings was being found out, and more people. Then they had like a sit down with the whole doctor and shit. First of all, the doctor didn't get no jail time. All he got hit was 2 felony counts for basically lying to the court. One thing was the R. I'm gonna say the R word because you know YouTube might kick your shit off if you use the R word. So the R word was in question because you would think like it isn't these women consent, and he's inseminating with his sperm, and they were saying like he might have done a sexual act, like you feel me? But I don't know because like he could have done the shit at home and brought his sperm from home, briefcase full of sperm. I don't know, but they were saying that, and essentially the district attorney or whatever, or the general attorney, whatever, this nigga was basically saying that he can't charge him with the R word because there was no act of it. Like there's no act of that at all. Even though there's no consent of him having his sperm in him, they gave consent to have sperm in him, essentially. I know it sounds crazy, right? I sound wild as right now. What? Nigga, what? Yeah. So couldn't get him on that. Couldn't get him on any other charge but him. 2 counts of him basically lying to the state about him using his own semen to impregnate these women. 2 counts. And basically he got no jail time. All he got was a $500 fine. $500!
Jesus Christ.
That's it. And 2 felony counts on his record. You think this motherfucker gonna care about any felony counts? The motherfucker was like 85. The nigga was 1 foot in the grave. He don't give a about none of that bullshit. This nigga basically got away with murder, essentially. And then devastated all that. And then like what brings in the replacement theory was because I was watching this shit and I'm like, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right. This nigga, there's gonna be a black family in there in a minute, huh? And then I seen it, the count got up to like 30 something siblings. I'm like, wait a minute. They all white. Oh, this nigga trying to repopulate the white race by his damn self. God damn. This nigga tried to do it himself. He like, you know what? I'm doing God's work. I'm about to repopulate the white race on my goddamn own. Replacement theory. God damn. And it was true. Because then the kids was like thinking of theories of why this nigga did it. Because he didn't tell them nothing. He literally was just like, yeah, I did it. I don't feel sorry for it. I just felt like I was doing God's work. And that was one of the things that popped in here. Was like, well, this replacement theory is happening, and they like white people are feeling scared that they might get eradicated from the race through like, you know, reproducing and stuff. And but we don't know because he didn't say nothing. But that was in question. That was one of the things that people thought, or like the kids thought, was his reasoning. And then yeah, there was no black people at all. No Spanish people, no Asian people. All white, blue hair, blonde eyes. What? I said blue hair, blonde eyes. Y'all know what the hell I meant. God damn. Wow. Yo, Dr. Clean, bruh. This nigga wildin'. But yeah. He was just, it seemed like he was on a mission. And he fucked up a lot of people, like, lives and shit. And like the husbands, how do they think, bro? Like these niggas are raising a kid that they think that there is their own. And it ends up not being theirs, bruh. You fucked up their bloodline. These niggas were old as fuck. You think they gonna have another baby? Their kids were grown. Now their bloodline is no more. Nigga, you is the replacement theory. You fucking it up. And what's also fucked up is like, this was all in one small little community. And the thing about it, these kids gotta know, because it's like, what if they dated their own brother, their own sister? Hell, what if they had sex with them? They gotta know, bruh. Like, this shit could be really eerie. This could be fucked up. It could mentally fuck up a lot of people, which it did. And another thing also about it was like, Dr. Clean didn't get a lot of flack because he was so well known in the community as a good person. So a lot of people were like, I can't believe it. No way. He had, like, there's a judge that wrote a letter on his behalf in the court, bruh. This nigga had pull. He had all the pull. That's the reason why he probably only got a $500 fine and 2 felony counts. It's like 6-degree felony counts. Yeah, there's degrees to this shit, and that was the lowest degree of the shit. Shit, wow, bro. And then I was thinking like, all right, bro, he didn't do no more than 50, right? Nigga, at the end of the documentary, y'all want to know how many it said? And they say it was still counting? $94.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to say it again. 94. 94! The nigga had 94 kids. God damn. Not including his own. He had 2 kids of his own from his own wife, nigga. And that's another thing he was saying. He was like, hey, you could tell anybody, just don't get it out on TV, because, you know, this is going to ruin my marriage and ruin my life and my family and shit.
What?
The nerve of this nigga. Man. This was a wild documentary, though. This was such a wild documentary. And it just showed how, like, you know, the fertility niggas is like, it's always in the back of your head, like, yo, there's probably some freaky ass niggas out there that's fertility doctors that's like using their shit to inseminate women. And it was like, yeah, bro. They said it was 44 other doctors out there that did this shit. Dr. Clean was just the most known. He was like the Michael Jordan of using his semen to inseminate women without their consent, essentially. That's how they put it. So I was like, bro, this is freaky, bro. This was freaky as
Gore.
man. God damn, that nigga Dr. Clean, bro. It's just like, this is spooky as hell. And like, it's still counting. So like, there's probably so many more kids he done did, so many more women that he fucked over. And this should be the R word. This nigga should have went to jail. But at the end of the day, bro, if you got the complexion for protection, bro, if you got the privilege to make shit move, man, shit, you gon' even if it's your own kind. Look how they do their own kind.
Message.
Think about it, bro. And he thought he was doing a good deed. He thought he was doing the Lord's work. See how they do that bullshit? Man, once again, man, this documentary was wild, bro. This was Our Father on Netflix. Once again, I don't encourage you, discourage you. I'm gonna make up a new word. Encourage you, decourage you, or, you know, from watching any film, show, or album and stuff like that. I just give my opinion on it. And if you fuck with it, cool. If you BAM! All the hell well. You feel me? On that note, man, our Father. Ain't my father. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Your kinky ass. God damn, you freaky bitch. Freaky toad. Alright, man. Y'all know what time we about to get into. Oh, snaps. We about to get into meme time. Let's get it. You know I had to get some meme about white folks, man. That's all we've been talking about, bruh. The replacement theory. That's all they talk. So we gotta get the memes about the white men. And we got this nigga that look like he looked like Dale from The Office a little bit. It ain't him. It ain't, bruh. It's just a regular nigga at The Office, bruh. And it reads, I'm a straight white male. I was told there would be privilege. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. He said, hit me with some privilege, please. I likes that. This nigga look like a Dilbert character, bruh. What? He most definitely a Dilbert character. Alright, on the next meme, it got bruh that played the Green Goblin, bro. If y'all know the name of the actor, put it in the comments below. And it reads, you feel me? Women and minorities demand rights and equality. White man. You know, I'm something of a minority myself. That's how they feel. Once they be feeling like they getting replaced, they start being like, nah, let me embark on this. You feel me? I gotta be like, I'm a minority myself. Think about it. Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my
I'm
God.
They like, you know what? I'm a minority myself. You feel me? You feel? That's how they feeling. You stupid motherfuckers, y'all still the majority in percentage and numbers. The fuck? Alright, man, it got Ron Burgundy. Stay classy, San Diego. Oh! Yeah, we got Ron Burgundy in this biatch. And it says, this just in. Old white man is angry and confused. On that note, stay classy, San Diego. They are, bro. They angry and confused. And this is what stems from the replacement theory. This is what gets their blood boiling. You feel me? This is... They angry and confused. And they lost. They don't know what to do. They using God names in vain.
Jesus Christ.
Saying that God is the reason why they doing this. Y'all can shut the blue hell up. With your blue hair and blonde eyes. Y'all get my drift. Oh my God, bruh. Hoo-wee. Oh my goodness. Alright, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all if y'all watching or listening, man. I got the best audience out there. Give yourself a goddamn hand clap. Kids are watching, but at least they learning, you feel me? Oh my God, bruh. Once again, I'm your host, Kamal. This is another episode of the G.A.B. You feel me? Appreciate y'all. From the ugly to the beautiful to the in-between motherfuckers. And there's a lot of in-between motherfuckers out there. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hey, man, for my tubers out there, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video or the channel booming. But I do need to tell y'all to sub and share. Sub and share for your boy. It helps out the channel tremendously. Hey, for my podders out there, though, I'm on Apple Podcasts, I'm on Google Podcasts, and I'm on SoundCloud. Across all platforms. All you got to do is type in the G.A.B. or Kamal Johnson ENT. Bam, and I'll pop right up. I like to thank my sponsors. First Place Losers. Link to the garments going to be in the description below. They fire as hell. They 100% Egyptian cotton. It look good on me. And it feel good on me. It's going to look good and feel good on your ugly ass. Or your beautiful ass. Or your in-between. ass. Woo-wee! Man. Hey, man. Once again, man. Like I say, I appreciate y'all out there. Thank you for listening. I see the numbers going up. I see the likes going up. I see the views going up, man. I appreciate all y'all. You feel me? On that note, I'm out. So you telling me this nigga was beaten off in the name of the Lord to impregnate women that didn't want to be impregnated by this ugly ass? Damn. See how you God work, bruh? That's fucked up. This was G.A.B. This was G.A.B.